We're coming up against St. Augustine Secondary, and this one being played at the Five Rivers ground. And well, I'm Kadir Mohammed, alongside me Sid Gray. Sid, a lovely afternoon here for some girls action.
Yes, it's a lovely afternoon. The sun is out today after all these rain during the rainy season, but we have a nice hard surface and it's a lovely day for football at the Five Rivers ground here.
Yeah, so this Five Rivers team is a really good team. I tell you, Sid, we did some games with them, and they have quite a good few players. On the ball here is Trishelle Charles, looking to go past Jalissa Keel, who has been good for the St. Augustine team. But just to run through the Five Rivers starting lineup very, very quickly, as they have it's actually a goal kick to St. Augustine. So just to run through the Five Rivers team very quickly: number 4, Faith Alexander; 16, Shana Williams; 9, Odella Wilson; 11, Janella Walcott; 10, Luan Craig. In goal, number 1, Mercedes Baltazar; 7, Brianna Vespre; 13, Ketisha Joseph; 14, Trishelle Charles; 20, Kiana Sandy; and 5, Letitia Morang. 4 minutes gone here, no goals yet, 0-0. So these teams just trying to settle at the moment.
Yes, Cardi, and I know you have talked about Five Rivers, but St. Augustine is no slouch as well. St. Augustine seems to have a lot of good players there, and they have a lot of quick players up in front, and they could be very dangerous.
Yeah, I think this is actually going to be a good contest here, Sid. These two teams, as you mentioned, good players in the ranks, and it's going to be a good battle. And the one thing you know with the girls, they're going to leave their hearts out there. They're going to give you that 100%.
I think they might give you 200% the way how they play. They always play with a lot of heart and spirit. And from the last game that I think I did with St. Augustine, they were 1-0 down, and the way they came out second half was tremendous.
Yeah, that was a good result for them, coming from behind and winning this game. But here now is Five Rivers with Trishelle Charles, looking to make some progress along this right hand side. She's just been hustled there by Jalissa Keel. Winning a throw in here is the Five Rivers team.
So there will be a throw in here by Five Rivers. Throw in, a long throw by St. Augustine.
Yes, St. Augustine, as I mentioned, Sid, that number 15, Kanika Rodriguez, she really had a good game. She sold it on after taking a knock and then putting away 2 lovely goals and winning that game for her team.
Yes, she put the team on her shoulder, as we see, and she played with a heart on her sleeve, and that's what you like to see from the youngsters.
Yeah, poor throw in there from the Five Rivers team, and the St. Augustine pick up possession here, and then it's just a bit of a misclearance put behind in the end there, and it's going to be a corner now for Five Rivers, and this could be interesting because Five Rivers have some good players who are normally good from the set pieces. Luan Craig, there's Walcott, but this time it's a short corner, and you see the captain Vespre, and Luan Craig just spreading it wider, but good defending by the St. Augustine girls. Rochelle Fortune bringing it forward, and it's picked up now by Alexander. Cleared away at the back there, and battling for it, not giving up.
And that's what you see from these girls. They will always be battling, no matter what's the score line, but they will battle for every ball, every blade of grass, and you have seen that here today. We are only now in the 8th minute. Five Rivers with a free kick.
Long ball downfield, and it's in the area for Five Rivers. A good area for them. Well, the Five Rivers team in their nice purple kits. St. Augustine in the black and yellow traditional colors for them. Nice run here by Walcott. Just held up in the meanwhile, but she's able to get it out. And Luan Craig, the dangerous Luan Craig.
As we normally know, the St. Augustine as the green machine.
Yeah, the green machine. Certainly have to be gunning this afternoon, because they have a test on their hands here with this Five Rivers team, and trying to get a shot away there. Walcott. Easy for goalkeeper Paul. 8 minutes, approaching 9 minutes. Yeah, still no goals. And it's a bit of a poor clearance by the goalkeeper there. And she has to be bailed out by Shepherd. But Shepherd loses out. And it's a ball into the area. Luan Craig trying to take it down. And then Keel.
A strong tackle coming in there.
Yeah. Reloaded again, and it's a bit of a awkward bounce. Luan Craig is poaching, and she is going to get it over the line.
And that's goal number 1 there.
Luan Craig, persistency paying off for her there. She did not give it up, and she ended up bundling it into the back of the net.
Yes, that's battle there.
Yeah, trying to clear their lines there, the St. Augustine girls. And then Walcott picking it up and making a bursting run. Luan Craig.
There's a long ball upfield here by St. Augustine.
Wilson, Odella Wilson giving chase and just putting it out for a throw in here to the St. Augustine team. And St. Augustine now down by 1-0. Now said they have to come from behind again if they have to get victory here today.
Well, I would say I will not put it past them, because they show their ability.
Yeah, they have certainly they have some good players. You need for them to show up here. A goal kick here now for Five Rivers. Baltazar moves to this Baltazar. It's a short one. Sandy building it up from the back. The Five Rivers girls. Morang, Sandy, Williams, skipper Shawnee Williams. Long ball. Luan Craig giving chase. It's a good foot race. Luan Craig is winning out, and she has the goal at her mercy and finishes with a plump. Luan Craig again at the double.
Luan Craig cannot give her a blind. She does not make any mistakes in front of the goal.
Yeah, Luan Craig.
Great run in there. Did not give up. Get past the keeper and smashed it. And that's goal number 2 for Five Rivers.
Yeah, Luan Craig, big number 10, and exactly what you want in a situation like this. The big player standing up, and now she has 2 goals, and it's looking ominous for her, because the floodgates could be opened if St. Augustine cannot really, manage to hold it together.
Yes, St. Augustine seems to be very rampant here. As I said, well, if St. Augustine does not get it together, I think it will be a very long day today.
Yeah, cleared away by Baltazar. Good work again from Walcott, pinching it and going forward again. Running with a lot of purpose, the Five Rivers girls look really up for this challenge today. Luan Craig again, lovely ball looking to slip.
This time plays it upfield, roll into the hands of the keeper. She walks out to the box. Now she throws it out. Fine. One back by Five Rivers. This one is cleared up the field.
Yeah, Bartholomew losing out there. Yeah, that was good work from Alexander, Faith Alexander, getting it out wide to Williams. And in by Alexander. And headed out by the St. Augustine defense. Looking to come forward now, Jalissa Keel. A good slide and challenge. A strong one by Alexander. Winning back possession. Walcott not giving it up again. Janella Walcott. Luan Craig. Shot just over there.
Luan Craig. Again. She used her both feet. This time she tries with her right foot, but just slides. That one just slided, went over the bar.
Luan Craig, you cannot give her any time and space in and around that area. She's so dangerous that she's not the type of player that you want to be given easy possession away to, but she will make you pay. We've seen it twice here this afternoon. 15 minutes on the clock, and the Five Rivers leading by 2-0 up against St. Augustine Secondary. Remember, this is the Tiger Tang Secondary Schools Football League.
That's a long searching ball there, but win. Now one back by St. Augustine, by Five Rivers.
Yeah, Walcott with a nice run and into the area again. Walcott and just pushed off of it there by Rodriguez.
That's great defending there.
Shoulder to shoulder there, Sid?
Yes, shoulder to shoulder. That's great defending. She didn't give her the chance to shoot. She just leaned on her and make her off balance, so she couldn't have get the shot off. That was a great piece of defending there.
Shoulder to shoulder, says Gray. Mr. Sid. Luan Craig from distance again. And Sid, I tell you, you cannot give her that room.
She's shooting on sight. She doesn't afraid to strike this ball, and she strike this ball very well with both feet. St. Augustine needs to have someone very close to her. Do not give her the chance to shoot at all.
How difficult it is to keep a mark of especially in the girls division, when one player is so good like Luan Craig. What do you do as a St. Augustine defense? How do you manage to keep her quiet?
Well, they just seems they need to play for me much closer as a unit. So every time she picks up the ball, there's someone there to put some kind of pressure on her. Needs to make her do the extraordinary things to get away. But this Five Rivers team have so many qualities. So if you try to mark St. Augustine try to mark her, there's always one of the other player that with such great talent in this Five Rivers team will be free. And that's the problem there. So they has to be doing the work as a team, organized properly.
Yeah, they're gonna have to stay compact, stay solid for as long as possible. 2 goals at the moment, but they would want a goal. The Five Rivers, the St. Augustine team, they can't get one chance and score, which we saw yesterday.
Yes, I have to say, but how things is looking today, it doesn't seem like St. Augustine can come out of their half, because Five Rivers is having them under so much pressure. I think they cannot even get 2-3 passes together.
Yeah.
St. Augustine is under real pressure here from the Five Rivers Girls.
Yeah, and it's starting to tell as the number 21 is down. We don't have her on our list. We apologize for that, but she's down here now receiving some treatment.
I hope she will be okay. I know these girls are tough. Sometimes you just need a little 2 minutes break and they will be right back up.
Yeah, not giving up.
Yeah, they never gives up. They always soldier on. Is she winded or something? It seems like she's a bit winded or struggling for a bit of breath. Physio is up. Now she's up.
And she seems to be okay now, the young lady. And the St. Augustine girls able to get a bit of a breather yesterday and try to regroup and try to, be as good as possible for as long as possible, and try to really not let in too much against the Five Rivers team.
Yes, I think they need to find some way to get past this Five Rivers team defense.
Shepherd trying to clear it up. Fortune.
Nice turn.
Yeah.
That's one back by Five Rivers.
Wilson looking to get them going, but Shepherd is getting it forward again. Campbell losing out.
It's a long ball downfield.
Booted clear. Craig trying to slip Charles in. Trishelle Charles and playing a nice ball back to Walcott. Walcott into the area, and this time it's straight at goalkeeper Paul. St. Augustine getting away with one there.
Yes, that one was a weak shot there. I expected a better shot off by her.
Giving her that time again, St. Augustine not able to close her down. I think what they need to do, Sid, is that whenever she picks up the ball, you try to get two players around her.
And that's what you need to do. You need to try to find someone very close at her to pay a close attention to her, because she's that dangerous.
Nice crossfield ball. Walcott getting the shot away was Walcott, but straight at goalkeeper Paul, and then put behind. So goal kick here to St. Augustine. 21 minutes gone. Five Rivers still lead by 2-0. Williams. Walcott giving chase, but bringing it away from the back now, St. Augustine. And then just giving it away. Morang winning out. Morang looking to get Williams going, but Williams not going to keep that one in play. Tyra Paul is showing for this show. It's aimed at her. She's just losing out here now to Williams.
Yes, and St. Augustine with a throw-in. A water break, I believe.
Yeah, it looks to be a water break called by the referee.
It's a hot day. So as the rules by FIFA, once it's a certain degree, they need to have a water break with the discretion of the referee. And I think that was a smart one by the referee to give them a water break.
Yeah, halfway through the first half, the water break. As soon as these young ladies get refreshed, we're gonna have more action.
Seems to be a very long water break. Seems like it is half time here.
Yeah, just a quick sip. But the coach is taking the opportunity to give out instructions. I would think 2 minutes for the max.
Yes, I think so. 2 minutes for the max.
Yeah, still time to be played here in the first half. Five Rivers leading by 2-0. 2 goals scored by Luan Craig. Number 10 for the Five Rivers team, who are in their nice purple outfits. And St. Augustine, of course, in the black and green.
St. Augustine always show their piece of green, their favorite name, the Green Machine.
Name famously known, the Green Machine.
You see, over the years, they have a long history.
So the players just re-entering the pitch after the break, the drinks break. He's going to start back here with a throw-in to the Five Rivers team. Faith Alexander getting prepared to take this one. A well-executed throw by her, because Sid, the throw-ins have been eluding these girls. They're not. You see a lot of foul throws.
As we have said before, there are some girls that actually knows what to do. They do most of the throwing and the free kicks.
Yeah, Alexander again was looking to get in across there, but bringing it away now with a nice run here. Keel. She loses out, but she's quick to get to the second ball. Playing a good ball up to Bartholomew, but it's hacked out by Sandy. Bartholomew looking to twist Morang. Morang sticking very close to her. Good turn from Bartholomew. Pulling it back to Campbell. And Campbell putting in a good tackle was the Five Rivers defender Wilson now. Vespri. Walcott, nice turn from Walcott, getting away from her marker. And bearing down on goal here, Janella Walcott. Can she get a shot away?
Yes, she did, but that was a weak one. Just picked up by the goalkeeper. And she's looking for a player, and she threw it right out to the right wing back there.
Walcott is looking, and the Vespri now picking it up again. And a bit of a short pass. Williams able to win it back. Morang looking to slip. Walcott in.
Great piece of skill there.
Good clearance. But only as far as Morang, who was trying to get it back in. A good turn from Bartholomew. And then the referee just spotted a infringement there on the St. Augustine attacker.
Free kick into the box.
Alexander into the area. Williams. Get out. Alexander looking to reload it. And it's a good one. Luan Craig with a good take. And just wide.
She pulled that one. She snatched at that one. She just missed the hat trick. She's always in the right position, but this time she missed it. Snatched at the shot and just pulled it wide.
Yeah, it was a good ball and an even better take by Luan Craig. And taking it and in one turn getting the shot away. Getting the shot away.
And it will be a
goal kick here for St. Augustine. Tamara Paul. And she's gonna leave it for Rodriguez, Kanika Rodriguez.
And the dangerous
Luan Craig picking it up again and making a run, skipping past one, skipping past two, and just trying to pull it back for Charles, who was making a good run. Williams, a nice ball forward.
Five versus on the charge again. This time out for a goal kick.
Yeah, just looking to shoot at any time the Five Rivers team, taking shots from way out. And that's the confidence of the team. Five Rivers with relentless pressure. St. Augustine not able to get a foot on the ball. It's been wave after wave from this Five Rivers team, who have been totally dominant against this St. Augustine team. And it's another ball into the area. Craig
again.
Craig again looking to get on the end of it, looking to be a pest again for the St. Augustine team.
Just touched this one over the bar. It was a difficult chance, but she's always finding herself in a menacing position, in dangerous position.
Luan Craig have certainly impressed a lot throughout this entire SSFL, the girls division. She's impressed everyone, Luan Craig, and
she's one for the future.
Yeah, definitely said, and I think players like Luan Craig who stand out among girls. I really think that their talent should be harnessed and really try to bring out the best in them, and because they are certainly future TNT women players.
Yes, they should be harnessed in such a way. I don't know how to put it, but we need to find some kind of youth development program for these youngsters. Have them in a certain training sessions, even once, twice a week, just to keep them in a mold for under 16, under These what we need.
Charles looking to get Craig in again, and Shepard coming across, but Craig not giving up. Walcott bursting into the area, a shot coming from Walcott, and charged down by Rodriguez, and Walcott sprawling to get that one, but it was in vain as St. Augustine tried to bring it away with Campbell, one of their rare attacks in the Five Rivers half. But it's a good run from Campbell and getting it into Bartholomew. And then
Just losing
Alexander pinching it back for the Five Rivers team. So they're attacking in a bunch and defending in a bunch as well.
Yes, you can see they are well coached. You can see how well they are organized in the defense, and plus they are very well organized in attack. And this is a long ball again.
Craig.
And again. Oh, this time she just pushed it too long. Craig is making herself a menace here today. St. Augustine doesn't seem to have an answer for her.
Yeah, she's certainly making a mark on this game. 2 goals already, and 33 minutes gone, and the Five Rivers look ominous for more goals here. Williams trying to get it in again, but Rodriguez is able to come forward with it, and then just pinched off again by Alexander, who's been very, very good defensively. Excellent game so far. 4 feet Alexander. And here is now Charles.
Picked up by the goalkeeper there.
Rodriguez getting a free kick.
And the 34th minute. Oh no, 35th minute here. Physio has just run on the field.
St. Augustine getting prepared to take this free kick. Players taking this opportunity to get some water again.
Yes, it's a very humid day today, so the water is needed. I think it's wise for them to be drinking a lot of fluid.
So Rodriguez with the kick downfield, and it's not too far. Williams picking it up, and Alexander again trying to play in Craig, but Craig was not interested at that time. Tamara Paul with a quick throw out. Shepherd.
Yes, and showing for Five Rivers. Crossing the box, but cleared by St. Augustine upfield. At one back by Five Rivers again. Five Rivers is back on the attack here.
Charles with a shot from distance. So coming up to the half here now, and Five Rivers will just want one more before the half. They just settle them a bit.
Yes, I think they will try to get one before. To try to put this game out of the reach for St. Augustine.
Yeah, Williams and Charles exchanging passes, and Alexander again.
Very strong in the back, a lot of skill, very composed on the ball.
Campbell trying to hold up, but she was too strong. Williams opening up here for Williams. Correct. Walcott skipping past one, and Walcott straight at Shepherd, and then picked up now by Paul. Another good opportunity for the Five Rivers girls.
St. Augustine is on the attack here now. Long ball upfield. Finding, but just one back by Five Rivers here. You can see the organization here. That's foul. Is it a foul or a throw-in for St. Augustine? Seems to be a free kick here for St. Augustine. And the big ones are heading up into the box.
Yeah, the big ones from the back. It'll have to be a good delivery. It's played short. Rodriguez held up by Walcott. And Luan Craig, just pushing a bit too far. Keel is getting it out of harm's way. Walcott again, Craig.
Nice ball into the box, but well defended by St. Augustine.
Alexander picking it up, getting it out to
shot in here.
Charles.
Just
good attempt from Charles, but just over. It was a nice idea as the number 21 for St. Augustine is down.
Again,
yes.
Seems to be holding a chest or something like that. I don't think there will be much more time there. There's one other player out on the ground line down as well for Five Rivers. Is he just taking a rest?
Yeah, the referee just making sure everything is okay.
I think she needs some treatment as well.
Yeah, she needs some treatment. So 2 players down, one on either team.
I think the heat is taking a toll of these young ladies.
Yeah, different kind of sun this afternoon.
I like the camaraderie that the physio has been doing, working with both teams. I've seen this all through the season. There have not been any, let's say, much incident. I've seen much of the teams, they actually work together. Sometimes they help each other out in the physio department as well.
Yeah, it's good to see when
the
you
players,
show that.
yes, and the players are all, you can see the players is showing respect for each other.
Yeah.
And that's a good sign that they try to help each other, although they are opponents.
Yeah, always good when you have that kind of mutual respect between the both teams.
But sometimes, basically, most of these girls know each other. Some of them play with same clubs in their respective community. So, but they just go to different schools. So when they come up against one another, the banter will be on. But they are friends as well. So
yeah, bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
Yeah, bragging rights. Charles into the side net, and she's getting a corner.
Charles has been having a wonderful game as well.
Yeah, Trishelle Charles. And the entire attacking front three for Five Rivers.
The entire team of Five Rivers has been having a wonderful game.
But free kick here, Rodriguez is standing over this one. And that's the half here at Five Rivers. Five Rivers leading by 2-0 against St. Augustine Secondary. We'll come back with more action in the second half.
Moving Edwards do them game. How moving Edwards, matter of fact, they don't want to ease zone every do it, so they pick a north zone and they pick it worse. But their main cost. Their main cost. When Harry called me, I was in the book, I think I was trying to come and check people go on. Because we recently I get our lunch with the course, right? Them don't give money to join on the rail back. They say, all tell all the teacher and 8 o'clock before starting, maybe 9 o'clock. But I like a damn move. I reach on the 20 past 7, I drive and I break the traffic. I reach on and I sit down in the room, then I'm so many London. Yeah. But when she said on the chair, she real pretty boy. Yeah, she really is I only 399. All the rest is women in it. $400 everybody else from outside. We go to send me to do it. We go to send me to do it.
Yeah, welcome back to the second half action here between Five Rivers Secondary and St. Augustine Secondary. With Five Rivers, they lead by 2-0 up against St. Augustine. And said now St. Augustine really need to chase this game. And we know they could come from behind. We know they have some quality players. But it's going to have to be very early in the second half, you would think.
Yes, I know they have the fight in them, but I think this game will be very, very difficult for them. And this is great.
And a good finish
there
by Walcott. So just like that, at the start of the second half, Five Rivers, they have hammered in their third. And Janella Walcott, Luan Craig again playing provider this time. And there was a good one-time finish by Walcott, who celebrates, and why not, because Five Rivers are large and in charge.
Yes, that's a great piece of skill there by her. A one-time finish. You couldn't have asked for a better finish there.
And the good thing was Luan Craig already scoring 2 goals and this time playing provider.
And she's an all-round player, and you can see that she has a vision.
Yeah, free kick here now to St. Augustine, and we see the number 21, it looks like. Yeah, just staying down. She's been in the wars today, the young lady.
Yeah, she has been in the wars. I see the physio has come on at least twice already to attend to her, but at least you can see she's not coming off. That's a warrior spirit she has.
So laying on. By the way, Williams. And that might be a handball by Moses. No call by the referee. Yeah, Williams. Boss in the midfield, Williams, Shani Williams, the captain, of course, of the Five Rivers team. Nice
and
ball.
This could be more trouble for St. Augustine.
Williams. Charles. Giving chase. She's going to win it back here. Charles, and just skipping inside.
A nice cross in for Charles.
And Craig with an acrobatic attempt. Just able to bring it down. There was the goalkeeper, Paul. And immediately she gives it away. Walcott is harassing for it. Williams.
There's a shot there.
Walcott picking it up now, and Rodriguez just doing some good defending.
Yes, she has been doing her job. She's one of the better defenders I've seen in the Gills division here.
Yeah, this
has
is
the
a good
talent
run
as well.
Yeah, Rodriguez again with trying to strike forward, and they need something from somewhere. The St. Augustine team.
In the last game when I looked at her, she was looking very dangerous. She was doing very well in the defense, and when she pushed further up the field, that is when St. Augustine was more dangerous.
Yeah, providing that spark up front, something that they need here.
But if she tends to leave the defense here today, I think it will be catastrophic for St. Augustine. It might be very much game well over, because she's the one holding the defense in some sort from being a bigger score here today.
Yeah, certainly Rodriguez, but she might not be able to venture too far forward with Luan Craig and Walcott and Charles
doing the damage.
Lurking.
Lurking and doing the damage.
He's gonna have to keep a close eye on them. Well, Bartholomew and Fortune battling it for it. Campbell, Akila Campbell, but Baltazar is off a line.
And that's a long kick there by Baltazar.
Yeah, good kick from her.
Great skill here.
Yeah, Luan Craig again winning out, showing that
strength.
desire and that drive to go forward, Luan Craig, but it was good defending by Shepherd, who stood strong there. Yeah, this game sit in the community ground here in Five Rivers. You see the homes in the background, and you know,
And you
with
can
a
see-
game going on, the fans just outside their windows and just
and-
peeking at the action.
Well, yes, if I had a house opposite the ground, I would not be leaving my home as well. The safety of my home looking in. I'm on the balcony.
Yeah. Football right in your backyard. So to
That's a
speak.
shot there.
And Charles just wide. You're not afraid to shoot, Trishelle Charles. Not yet to get her name on this score sheet. Yeah, Rodriguez over to take and now for St. Augustine.
St. Augustine needs to try to mount some kind of attack here. Find something. But this Five Rivers side is so dangerous.
Yeah, there's
Hunting
Faith
backs.
Alexander again, pinching it in defense and then striding forward. Now bringing Walcott in, and Walcott just chopping back inside, looking for some support here. Walcott, she might think about a shot, and Charles just losing out as Five Rivers player is down. So 44 minutes gone here in this game, and Five Rivers lead by 3-0, and the deserved leaders of this game. They have been dominant and good in all aspects really of this game this afternoon, and St. Augustine just lacking some spark, some energy.
I have to say, I have to give all credit to the Five Rivers team. They have stopped all attacks from St. Augustine, and they have been doing well in going forward. They have controlled the midfield. They haven't given the St. Augustine attackers any room to do any damage to them today. They have been sniffing out all the danger as fast as possible. And soon as they lose the ball, Five Rivers, you see they are hunting to get the ball back. They have been organized in the attack, and they have been well organized in defense as well.
And I think this Five Rivers team has all the makings to be a real top team in this girls division, ticking all the boxes so far. Alexander trying to get a quick throw. Luan Craig. Long crossfield ball in search of Charles. And this now is St. Augustine trying to get a shot away, but Campbell can't do so. Sandy.
Campbell has been wonderful in the back here.
Here is Craig now. Good defending that time by Shepherd.
Long ball up forward.
Yeah,
It's a foul there.
Keel too strong on Charles there. Getting a free kick now, the Five Rivers team.
This could be see Looking to put this ball into the box. Ball into the box. To the danger.
Craig trying to turn there. She's getting an opportunity, Craig.
Try to put that one across.
In again by Vespre. Still Vespre. Keel. Campbell. Paul. Fed out by Sandy. Morang. Sliding challenge there by Vespre.
That's a foul, yeah?
Yeah, going in too hard on Julius Akil.
Strong tackle. Ball played upfield. No one there. Played wide. This time dangerous. And she's running at them now. Great skill. Tried to do a bit too much, but sniffed out this time. And that's a long shot there. Just wide. Be a goal kick for St. Augustine.
Referee. Stop it.
And that's a foul there. Player down, number 14. Number 16, the captain is down. She seems to be in a lot of pain.
Yeah, so Williams getting some treatment from the physio. Shauna Williams, the captain of Five Rivers. She's been a very vital part of this team. Of course, she is box to box really. Shauna Williams puts in a shift in attack and equally so in defense. She might be in a spot of butter here.
Ice pack is coming on. She seems to be in a bit of discomfort. We are here in the 51st minute.
So Williams still receiving treatment.
Hope she'll be okay.
Yeah, well, I think now at this stage, Sid, with Five Rivers leading this game, and the captain Williams, she might be injured here. I think it might be a smart move to take her off and just let her get some rest for the future game.
Yes, I think that will be a very smart move there.
Might well be advisable not to risk her.
She really seems to be in some pain there.
Still down, Williams.
And that's over 2 minutes. She's been receiving treatment on the ground there, and they seem to be taking her off. I think that will be the end of her game. I believe so.
Yeah, she has to be helped off. Williams, we hope all is well with the young lady. She just leaves the pitch, and she very well might be substituted.
Yes, I think she will be substituted. She's carted it off.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Williams there, you know. You always want to stay out, you never want to leave the pitch.
In that sort of manner. I just hope she have a speedy recovery.
You know, Rodriguez just halted by Alexander.
St. Augustine is on the move here, but cleared away. Still St. Augustine. And this time,
a nice ball for Fortune. And still Fortune. Not able to get the shot off. And Bartholomew.
And that's one straight at the goalkeeper. Well held.
Just took a bit too long to get the shot away there. In the end, not troubling goalkeeper Baltazar.
And that's a foul. Ball long. Flicked on. And you can see the hustle here of Five Rivers Girls. Hustling. Nice win back by there by great skill here. And pass that one wide for number 14. Takes on one. Turn. Takes on Samples and whips it in. That's one cleared by St. Augustine. Pass, but intercepted by Five Rivers, and Five Rivers is on the attack again. And that's a great ball pass wide. That's one to just trickle into the back of the field, and that will be a goal kick.
Goal kick here to St. Augustine. Tamara Paul to take it. 56 minutes played. Five Rivers leading by 3-0. 2 goals off the boot of Luan Craig and 1 from Janella Walcott. Five Rivers on the hunt for more goals. Wave after wave of attack on the St. Augustine goal. A corner now to Five Rivers. Luan Craig standing over this one.
Deep. Deep into the box.
It's a good delivery from Craig. Alexander was there and did not get any contact on it there, Faith Alexander. But Five Rivers trying to reload it. Cleared away, but not as far as they would have liked there. And Bartholomew able to pick it up and just losing out. Vespri.
Beat one. She's on the attack here. And, St. Augustine still on the attack. But this time,
Sandy trying to clear. Campbell is sticking close to her. Bartholomew now picking it up, and it's good defending by Five Rivers. And able to pinch it now, Craig. And looking to get Walcott. Good speed by these two young ladies. Shepherd there just coming across and stuffing out the danger. And Moses now trying to bring it forward here. Wilson giving chase. And the referee just spotting the offside there.
And now into the 60th minute here. Seems to have a water break.
Yeah, water break here for these young ladies. So as soon as they are back on the field, we'll resume with more action.
Okay.
So the players just back on the field after the customary drinks break, as the sun is out in all its glory here this afternoon at the wonderful community ground here in Five Rivers. And these people and the school itself have a lot to be proud of.
And she's using a piece here today.
Yeah, Walcott, Janella Walcott. You see her there with the captain's armband, as the normal skipper Williams went off with an injury. And so Walcott taking up the captaincy duties. Two players down again, one on either team.
It seems like Walcott.
Yeah, it's Walcott.
And number 21. Number 21 has been in the wars here today.
Yeah, this is about the fourth time she's been down. Credit to the young lady, she's solely on. She doesn't want to go off. So both injured players receiving treatment. Physios have had a busy day this afternoon.
This has been a very brutal, tough game for these girls. As we always say, they always tackle hard. They give 100%.
Yeah, commitment always on show with the girls. Cannot fault them for their effort.
Will she be okay?
Well, this one is not looking so good for Five Rivers and Janella Walcott. So two captains may be going off with injuries for Five Rivers. How strange. Walcott, of course, now wearing the armband.
If I was the next person in line to take the armband, I would not want that armband.
You'd be thinking twice.
Yes. Seems like the armband is a blight for injuries here.
Yeah, well, it's a huge responsibility in itself. You know, whatever team you may be the captain of, it's always a good moment for you. And this time now, well, Walcott taking over the captaincy reign, and well, she's back up. So that's a good sign.
Ready to soldier on.
Thrown here by Morang, and Walcott immediately on the attack again.
Walcott has shown a lot of speed here today.
And another one of those players, Paul this time. Tyra Paul, and she too seemed to be quite hurt. So it's all happening here in Five Rivers this afternoon. A lot of injuries here for these young ladies. The sun is beaming and really taking an effect.
For the blow to her head, ice pack is registered to her head. Some water, make sure she's okay.
So a bit of a stop-start game at
It has
this
been a
moment.
very physical game as well, I have to say.
So free kick taken by St. Augustine and immediately winning out towards Walcott. Charles this time trying to get into the area. Rodriguez bringing it away now, Bartholomew. And Luan Craig is just winning back for Five Rivers and turning and immediately
Luan Craig is everywhere.
in.
She's doing the work up front and in the defense as well.
So Charles with the free kick and not cleared. It's coming in out of Walcott and Shepherd. Some good defending, but Charles again.
He's on the attack here. St. Augustine is on the attack here. Ball just over the line. Played down the flank. But won back by Five Rivers. Cleared out. Pick up by the number 14. And yes, she's on the attack now. One back by St. Augustine. Now it's a deep ball into the box.
Yeah, long
Take.
ball and a lovely take by Walcott and a good turn as well. And just tripping over the ball there. Good defending by St. Augustine.
Yes.
But it's relentless stuff, relentless attack from Five Rivers. Wave after wave after wave of attack. Just 3 goals to show for it. This time Walcott straying offside.
Into the 70th minute here. 71st.
There's a substitution for
Number 12 is on.
Five Rivers. See the number 12.
Strong tackle coming in. One back by Five Rivers. And this time it's a throw. Throw for St. Augustine. One back by Five Rivers again. But no, St. Augustine pinch it, and that's a crossing. But this time out for a corner.
So corner here at the green machine. Let's see if they can get something. Get one of those big players at the end of it. But they're going short. And
One back.
Shepherd just doing the smart thing and just putting it into touch.
is out. He played upfield. Beat
Nice
one.
turn from Charles
As-
and a shot from distance. And just over.
Yes, that was a great try there by Charles. She had a great look at the goal. She spanked it, but this time she was looking for the dip, but was just a bit too heavy.
It was a good effort by Charles, Trishelle Charles. Looking to get a name on the score sheet.
Another place down again for St. Augustine. We have been getting these stop starts in the last 10 minutes.
The players just tiring a bit now, you would think. A bit of cramps maybe setting in. I'm not sure if it's the number 21 again who's down for St. Augustine.
Number 21. She seems to be going down very often, but she's not giving up. She's not coming off.
74 minutes played here, and Five Rivers leading by 3-0. Remember, this is the Tiger Town Secondary Schools Football League, the girls division. Five Rivers Secondary up against St. Augustine Secondary, and Five Rivers for the entire game really have been attacking the St. Augustine goal. St. Augustine with bits and pieces attacks on Five Rivers. So Five Rivers really bossing things. And another substitution by the girls in purple. And this goal kick is kicked straight out
For
into
throwing.
touch. No direction there by
I understand the play that she's trying.
Rodriguez.
She's trying to play the ball wide, and that's the ball into the box. That's a hard foul there.
no call
No
by the
call
referee.
by the referee.
Charles looking to get it into the area. Played away.
St. Augustine seems to be on the attack.
Yeah, well, St. Augustine now with 3 players breaking forward.
That's a
And
great clearance there. Thunderous clearance.
yeah, Sandy taking no prisoners
No
with that one.
prisoners.
Carrying a foot through that ball there.
I think anyone was close by, they would have been up the field as well.
Yeah, total cleanup.
Yes, Sandy came with vengeance there. It's a throw in for Five Rivers up the field. Five Rivers is on the attack now. Good defending there by number 8. It'll be a throw in for Five Rivers.
Another change for the Five Rivers team, number 3. About to enter the fray. Khalifa Allen, the player looking to make a way. And coming off there is Walcott. So Janella Walcott evening is over, and Khalifa Allen takes a place. She trots on with the armband to give it to another one of those senior players in the Five Rivers team.
Yes, I think coach is taking precaution, taking his best players off because there's not much time, I think, leave in this game. Try to give everyone a little game, and that's smart. Protect your players.
Showing here to St. Augustine. And just about 3 minutes remaining in this game. You feel like this one is done and dusted as a result. And Five Rivers don't look like they're going to give up 3 goals in 3 minutes. I don't think so. This looks to be going the way of Five Rivers. Craig just showing off her skills there, and a shot from distance straight at Paul. Luan Craig trying to finish off with a hat trick here probably, and just bringing out all the skills. And she's looking to chase after this one, and she's winning out. That's smart from Craig.
Has been battling all day. Craig has been doing the job up front. She's defending from in front. She's leading by example. She's doing all the dirty work and all the skill work.
Yeah.
That's the kind of player.
All wrong.
All around player we love to see in the game. Show that you are not just one dimension. Willing to do the dirty work as well, whilst you are willing to create and score goals. That's a coach dream.
Yeah.
Here she again. Working. Socks off.
Put into touch there by Williams. By Wilson, sorry. So coming very close to the full-time whistle here. And Five Rivers seem to be the one going home with all the points. You know, all the glory in this one. Shepherd can get past. Fortune is bundling it off her own player, and now Craig looking to set. Charles on the front foot, and Charles with a burst of speed bearing down on goal here. Charles, Paul coming off a line and missing, and Charles right at the end getting a name on the score sheet. Trishelle Charles.
Never give up. That's the way you must work your socks off. She worked, she ran from 40 yards out.
Yeah.
Mistake by the goalkeeper, and she just had a simple tap in. That's goal number 4.
Yeah, she really wanted that. She really wanted to get her name on the score sheet, Trishelle Charles, and able to do so now. Right at the end, Trishelle Charles on the goals for Five Rivers. 4 goals to 0 here, and this one is certainly heading the way of the Five Rivers team.
Yes, Five Rivers is on their way here today with a 4-0 thrashing of St. Augustine. But I have to say, St. Augustine did put up a fight. At least they showed the determination of trying to get in some goals. They tried, and they have tried so much. But just that this Five Rivers side is way better.
So St. Augustine looking for one at least before the full-time whistle. That would be ideal for them. At least they would mess that clean sheet up for the Five Rivers team. But Luan Craig is just trying to add the exclamation, that 5th goal.
Five Rivers is on the attack again, but this time she missed control.
She's winning it back here, Charles, but not getting past Keel. He was stubborn there, and now bringing it forward. And at the end here, It's a Five Rivers Secondary winning by 4 goals to 0 against St. Augustine Secondary. Five Rivers have bossed this game and deserved winners in the end. So on behalf of everyone here on the production team, we'd like to thank you for viewing this production, and we look forward to your viewership in the future.
I know you okay now,